400 years ago, in the heart of Central Africa, a young princess was born. A girl destined to become one of the most fearless leaders the world has ever known. Her name was Nzinga. Even as a child, Nzinga stood out. While other royal children practiced court etiquette, she trained with warriors, studied politics, mastered languages, and learned the art of strategy. She grew into a sharp, confident young woman, just as danger began closing in on her kingdom. The Portuguese were advancing deeper into her homeland, seizing territory, capturing thousands, and threatening to destroy the Ndongo kingdom. Her brother, now king, needed someone brilliant enough to negotiate peace, and he turned to the one person he trusted more than anyone, Nzinga. When Nzinga stepped into the Portuguese governor's grand hall for peace talks, she immediately noticed something. They had not provided her a chair. It was a deliberate insult, meant to force her to kneel. But Nzinga did not kneel for anyone. Calmly, she motioned to one of her attendants, who dropped to their knees and formed a human throne. Nzinga sat proudly, eye level with the governor. In that single act, she sent a message that echoed across continents. This queen bows to no empire. Her brilliance secured a temporary peace, but the conflict was far from over. After her brother's death, Nzinga became queen. Immediately, she was surrounded by enemies and betrayal, but she refused to give in. She led her people to the neighboring kingdom of Matamba, rebuilt her power from the ground up, and welcomed escaped enslaved people into her army, offering them freedom and a future worth fighting for. Nzinga forged alliances, commanded armies from the front lines, and transformed Matamba into a strong, thriving, independent state. For nearly 40 years, Queen Nzinga stood against the Portuguese, sometimes with diplomacy, sometimes with war, always with unshakable courage. Even her enemies wrote about her with respect, calling her brilliant, fierce, and unstoppable. In her later years, Nzinga finally secured lasting peace for her people, and when she died in 1663, she left behind a legacy of strength, independence, and defiance that still inspires people around the world. She was the queen who refused to kneel, the strategist who outsmarted an empire, the warrior who fought for her people's freedom. This was Queen Nzinga, one of Africa's greatest rulers, and a name the world will never forget.